And now for our top focus. In a shocking development, after a major crackdown on child labor in Madhya Pradesh's Aayesha, where more than 35 children were rescued from Som Distilleries wine factory, the NCPCR Chairman Priyank Kanoongo has said that those children are now missing. The in-charge district officer, as well as 3 sub-inspectors of the district, have been suspended. The rescue operation took place after an NGO had filed a complaint, and Som Distilleries has been under the spotlight over spurious liquor in the past. Beyond this, the Telangana government has recently cancelled the permission given to the liquor company to sell liquor in the state. Now we want to welcome a guest to the broadcast on this very important story. We actually have the chairman of the National Commission for the Protection of Child Rights, Priyank Kanoongo, who joins us at this point. Mr. Kanoongo, thank you so much for taking out the time to speak to us. We believe that you are, of course, very busy with this current operation. But would you be able to take us through how you found out that the children were missing?
We have received a complaint from an NGO, Bachpan Bachao Andolan, and I inspected the premises of Som Distillery personally. I found there that about 59 children were working in process of making of liquor, and the situation of their health was very deteriorated. We have seen their skin was burnt with the reactions of chemical. Their hands were burnt. We immediately asked district collector to produce the children before SDM, to produce the for the process of Bonded Labor Abolition Act, to produce the children before Child Welfare Committee, for the procedure of Juvenile Justice Act. Unfortunately, the responsible SDM, who was directed by DM at 1:30 p.m. as reported by DM to me, DM reported to me that SDM is directed to reach there at 1:30 p.m. He wasn't reached there till night 7 p.m. and meanwhile the children were maybe abducted or maybe kidnapped, but children are currently missing. 39 boys are missing from there, and this is a very serious issue. We struggled till 1 a.m. in the night, but unfortunately we have not found any traces where the children are. Police is also not in position to tell us, and this area is very nearby Bhopal, and its constituency of Cabinet Minister Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji. He is known as Mama of Children, and I am pretty sure as Chief Minister Shri Mohan Yadav ji has suspended 4 officers here, definitely Shivraj ji will also take interest in this case, and he will also order to find out the children and to take immediate administrative action, disciplinary action against these culprit officers who are involved with the criminals, and they have created an atmosphere where children were missed out, children were maybe abducted or maybe kidnapped.
All right, Mr. Kanoongo, what I also want to ask you about is the next steps. What happens now that you know that the children are missing? How many resources go into finding the children? What are the methods that are used?
We are currently in contact with the district administration and the state government. We are regularly pursuing with them to find out children. Unfortunately, the FIR lodged by the district authorities in the case of child labor, they have not lodged an FIR under the respective sections which are non-bailable. They have registered a FIR in bailable offences, which is not appropriate. Unfortunately, they have yet not registered any FIR in the case of missing of children. So we will definitely pursue this case. If they will not take action appropriately, we will approach the Honorable Supreme Court and apprise Honorable Supreme Court about these culprit officers, that what is going on here in the Madhya Pradesh.
Have you ever come across a situation like this before, where multiple children have been rescued from child labor or any other horrific situation, and then they suddenly go missing the very same day?
Never, never, never. It's strange.
Do you suspect any other hands in this?
I have not seen this kind of situation definitely the local officers are having hand in gloves with the perpetrators. The local administration officers are definitely having hand and gloves with the perpetrators.
How exactly is the state government supporting this operation? What are the resources that they're giving the NCPCR or even with the local police as well? How are they? Yes, yes.
See, the CM is very concerned. The CM is very serious about issue. The CM has already suspended 4 officials. CM has provided me this premises to conduct my activities, to run my office from here. Unfortunately, the district authorities are in hand in gloves with the criminals. They are actually not acting as per the law.
Okay. Sir, beyond this, I also want to ask you about the bigger picture when it comes to this. You know, child labor, child trafficking, all of it is, of course, a very serious issue. Society at large also needs to have more of a hand in stopping this. What can people keep an eye out for? What are the common signs of a situation of child trafficking?
See, the negligence, the ignorance is the major cause. We are not complaining. The perpetrators are exploiting childhood. In this particular case, the children were being brought there by a school bus. Their names were lodged, their names were enrolled in a school run by same group. And they were working as child labor behind the school. And maybe they were kept in a hostel also. So these all things are matter of investigation. We need to sensitize officers. We need to sensitize the citizens to complain, and we need to take strict action against these kind of officers who are actually are having hand in gloves with these type of criminals.
Absolutely. Mr. Kanoongo, one final question to you. When it comes to the state of Madhya Pradesh, now we see this particular incident in Raisen, where Som Distilleries is again under the spotlight for this. What exactly is the child labor and child trafficking ring like in this particular state?
See, I can say in some parts of a state, we can say the situation is good. Like in many districts I have seen, there are not such instances. There are in Indore, they are having a drive to eradicate child begging. In entire Madhya Pradesh, they are having a very good policy for orphan children under Mission Vatsalya. They are the pioneer states. But in some parts of the state, there are problems, such as in Vidisha, Raisen area, where these children were found working as child labor.
All right, Mr. Kanoongo, we thank you for joining us, for taking out the time. We wish you luck in this operation, and we, of course, hope that the children are found and that they're safe and healthy.
Thank you so much.
Now, we will continue to track the developments in this case. We've just spoken to somebody who was, of course, very heavily involved. In fact, he was there when the raids had initially taken place at Som Distilleries. But again, right now, the children at this point, when they were rescued, they are now missing. We will continue to stay on top of this story. Right now, we'll be shifting focus.